for nearly 50 years. A quiet farmhouse in Rhode Island has been called the most haunted home in America. The stories that came from within these walls would go on to inspire one of the most successful horror films of all time, The Conjuring. But the truth is far darker than Hollywood ever showed, because what the Perron family experienced here wasn't just a haunting, it was a siege, one that would scar the land itself. Welcome to the real Conjuring house. In the winter of 1971, Roger and Carolyn Perron packed everything they owned into a single moving truck and drove north through a snowstorm to Harrisville, Rhode Island. The farmhouse they bought stood alone at the end of a stone wall road built in 1736. Its frame held together by hand-forged nails and centuries of whispers. Neighbors warned them quietly that the place had a few ghosts. Some smiled when they said it. None were joking. At first, everything seemed normal, just another New England fixer-upper, drafty rooms, wood that groaned in the cold, until the small things began. Keys disappearing, brooms moving, piles of dirt appearing on freshly swept floors as if the earth itself were breathing through the boards. And then the smell, rotting flesh, drifting through the halls with no source at all. Sometimes sweet, sometimes sulfurous, never gone for long. Within weeks, the Perrons realized they were not alone. Doors creaked open by themselves. Whispers echoed in the night. And the family's beds shook violently at dawn, as if something beneath the house was waking too. The youngest daughters spoke of spirits, a small boy who cried in corners, a woman who smelled of flowers, and something else, a figure dressed in black, watching from the shadows with eyes that never blinked. Carolyn began keeping a diary. Her entries read like war reports, cold spots in the kitchen again. Something touched my hair. Don't go to the cellar. Children heard a voice calling their names. As months passed, one spirit grew more violent. A presence fixated on Carolyn directly. The family called in paranormal investigators, Ed and Lorraine Warren. By then, their reputation preceded them after the infamous Amityville case. They arrived with recorders, holy water, and a warning. Something here does not want to be found. Lorraine, a clairvoyant, claimed to sense a malignant female entity, one who despised the living and coveted the mother of the house. Her name, she said, was Bathsheba Sherman. According to town records, Bathsheba had lived on the property in the 1800s. Accused of witchcraft after a baby in her care was found dead under mysterious circumstances. Some said she was hung from the tree that still stands in the yard. Others believed she hung herself there to seal a pact with something far older than the town itself. Legend said she sacrificed the child to the devil, then cursed the land and everyone who would live there after. The Warrens began a cleansing ritual in the house, but what happened next terrified everyone present. During the seance, Carolyn's body twisted violently. Her chair levitated. A guttural voice, not her own, shouted words in Latin that no one understood. Walls shuddered as if the house itself was breathing in rage. Crucifixes fell from their hooks. Candles snuffed out in perfect unison. Roger Perron ended it by force, pulling the Warrens out and ordering them never to return. After that night, the activity changed, less frequent but darker, quieter, more personal. Carolyn grew frail. Objects still moved, and every mirror in the house seemed to reflect something that wasn't there. Sometimes Bathsheba, sometimes Carolyn herself, staring back with someone else's eyes. The Perrons eventually moved out in 1980, but the haunting didn't stop. Every new owner since has reported the same patterns, the smells, the footsteps, the sense of being watched from inside walls that breathe. In 2019, Corey and Jennifer Heinzen purchased the property and confirmed that strange phenomena continued. Doors slam, lights flicker, and voices whisper through the halls when no one's there, sometimes mimicking the living. They've turned the farmhouse into a paranormal research site, and investigators still capture cold spots, EVPs, and unexplained shadows that move against the light. Lorraine Warren, before her death, said she believed the house would never be free. That Bathsheba's curse had fused with the land itself, feeding on every story told about it. So, is the Conjuring house truly haunted, or just a mirror reflecting our deepest fears? Maybe that's what the house wants, for us to keep looking, to keep speaking its name. Because even now, every Halloween, a faint light still flickers in the window, and those who pass by after midnight swear they can see her, Bathsheba, watching, waiting.